Welcome back everybody, my name's Dr. Dev and this is Barney. Hey Barney, part 3. Yeah, Dr. Dev, it's like watching the Lord of the Rings. Well, part 3 is going to be as exciting. This time we're going to talk about the sleep test results and maybe give you a reason of why you're not sleeping well. So when your sleep doctor goes through the results with you, the first thing he or she will want to show you is how well or how good you sleep. Now, the important thing from the brainwave pattern that, do you remember you have the forehead gadget? It'll tell us how much time you spend in dream sleep or rapid eye movement sleep and how much time you spend in non-REM sleep or non-dream sleep. So as you can see from the squiggly lines, the most important one is the third line down. It's called the EEG or the electroencephalogram. This tells us the brain waves of the sleep and when we're awake. So when we're awake, the brainwave is a spiky high frequency rhythm. It's called an alpha rhythm. And then when we're in deep sleep, the waves slow down into a wavy pattern called a delta rhythm. It's amazing how we can distinguish whether you're awake and whether you're in deep sleep. Alpha, delta. And the top two lines denote the eye movements. The up, down is the eyes moving left, right, left, right, like windscreen wipers. This is called rapid eye movement sleep or REM sleep. This is the time when we dream. Now generally we cycle in our sleep. Non-REM, REM, non-REM, REM, every 90 minutes or 2 hours. So when I analyse someone's sleep test, I like to know obviously how much sleep they got, but whether they cycle in their sleep, how much deep sleep they have and how much dream sleep they have. The brainwave analysis will tell us lots of things going on with your sleep, whether you're having broken sleep or even when you are asleep, how busy your brain is. This is an example of whereby someone is asleep, but it's been interrupted by little bursts of wakefulness. It's called an alpha-delta effect. You see the alpha waves in amongst the delta waves. The next part of the sleep analysis is the breathing. As you can see, you've got the nasal, the chest and the abdomen signals. The up, down wavy signals denotes breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. So when they're stopping breathing, there's a horizontal line that really means no breath is going into the lungs. This is called an apnea. And this is quite typical of those with obstructive sleep apnea. And the measurement that your doctor might mention is the apnea index or the apnea hypopnea index. This basically means the number of times you stop breathing in an hour of sleep. Anything above 30 an hour could mean severe sleep apnea. The line at the bottom is the oxygen saturation signal. As you can see on the left, there's a number. Anything above 94 in sleep is absolutely fine. If it's going down below 90, not so good news. Many people with sleep apnea, the oxygen goes down to 60 or 70%. Definitely, therefore, not great news. So together, you can learn a lot about your sleep. How well you sleep, how well you breathe, how good your oxygen is. And together, all this data will give you an explanation of maybe why you're not sleeping, maybe why you're not sleeping enough, maybe why you're sleeping too much because the sleep is fragmented, and maybe why you're so noisy in your sleep. And typically those who are restless in their sleep, the in-laboratory sleep test can also show whether you're acting out your dreams or having restless legs or leg movements in your sleep. And together, if you understand the physiology of your sleep, it'll explain the psychology of why you're feeling the way you are and give you solutions to your problem. This is called good medicine, and it's not wishy-washy medicine. But the only way you're going to find a solution for your sleep problem is understanding the physiology. So as a reminder, if you're not sleeping well and you're tired in the day and you think there's something wrong with your sleep, go and get a sleep test. You will learn a lot about your sleep and let your sleep doctor help you start sleeping better. See you next time.